Okay, got it. He basically looks like trying to make the picture bigger. He looks like this. A handsome German guy who has really nice voice, and he speaks German, French, pretty good English, probably a little Mandarin. And look at him again, he's handsome. So this handsome German guy's been a trouble for me for many, many years. And I just want to sell him right now for $0. For $0 literally. I want to sell him for free to any one of you, any one of the guys, if you're gay, girls, if you just want to sleep with a handsome guy, then this is it. And he is also in good shape. I'm pretty sure he exercises. He's just a little autistic and a little weird. And I am pretty sure someone can get him and, like get married and make him happy and have children, be like happy family, and please just like get him. At this point, there's nothing more to say because he just got in the crypto community after I stopped talking to him the first time, like back in 2021 March, right? End of March was when we separated. So this guy, that's his Tinder photo with like this very nice, cool abs. And I wish somebody could get him. I'm selling him. I'm selling this guy for free. I'll probably, publish his photos somewhere else. I already had a fake profile of him anyway, so why not? Sean Leon Behoinlish is his name. He graduated with a degree in economics from ETH Zurich in Switzerland. Went to high school in probably Germany, Berlin, Germany. It's like gymnasium, so it's all good. He's like a smart guy, definitely one of the smart guys. He's just not for me, and I'm out here selling him so that I have less trouble in my life. He's hacking into my devices, checking out all the guys I'm talking to, even if I'm not into one of these guys. He's just imagining things and getting jealous of everyone I slept with. And even if I'm not sleeping around, he's still very, very jealous of my life getting better just because I can. And it's so unfair that I'm being bothered by this idiot. And I know he also had multiple Medium accounts. It's a blogging platform, so he publishes articles about Karl Marx and trying to make America more communist. He also is deeply right-winged, but joined the Democrat community so he could be a spy in the Democrat Party in America. He is actually super right-wing. Like he has anti-immigrant views when he met me the first time and we chatted off Tinder, and he has like this hate towards immigrants in Germany, such as like Ukrainians, Russians, and he also says Ukraine is the poorest country in the world. He has lots of extremist views. Honestly, he's right wing, and somehow I don't know. After like we broke up, somehow he joined this very leftist, quote unquote leftist and Democrat Party of America, and he did not join them. He was trying to promote this part, and he also supported Kamala Harris and donated $9 million to her campaign and lost. He was a victim of FTX collapse, and it's mainly because we chatted on Bumble again. He matched with me again, his real profile, not anyone fake, his real face, and it's verified. So he matched with me again when I was spending holidays in Switzerland back in 2022. I just kind of want to show everybody it's real, so I gotta show one of the evidence. I'm trying to find it. So back in 2022, this is his Bumble profile. Can everybody see it? It's like another handsome photo. Leo 25 eating what he's doing, eating and sleeping, and he's from ETH Zurich. That's what he said. online and about me session. Can't wait to exchange one hey and then never talk again. Six. Oh, by the way, he's tall. 6 foot 3 inches tall. Never drinks, never smokes. Positivity, intelligence are turn ons, and he likes being open minded. And this is the guy. Please get him. Please, one of the girls get him. And I know you guys like him. And see, whoa, handsome. And he plays the golf or whatever. And we just chatted. Oh, chatted on Telegram again. During that time. I am just not so interested back then anymore. We had Bumble chats. I'm sorry, I couldn't find them, but the evidence that we were still on Telegram chatting was the evidence that we reconnected during that match. And honestly, he was trying to ask me out or something when I was actually in Switzerland. And then, like I wanted to move back to America. I travel around very often, so he's like, when are you going next? He wants to predict my moves. He wants to know where I'm moving. So I moved here in New York, and he also followed me to New York. Is that kind of scary? That's even so scary, right? It's not even like, okay, so it's a horror story, it's also a love story. It's just I cannot love such a person anymore. He just wastes my time, wastes his time. He's autistic, always stays inside posting on Twitter. His Twitter is 69 Dogecoin. Please, everybody checks him out. And I just wish somebody could get him. If somebody could solve my trouble, somebody gets him, a girl or a guy, I thank you forever. You can ask me anything. I would do anything for you. Just ask me. And it's, like, he is not wanted, but I'm selling him, okay? I'm selling him for $0. You can get him for free. It's such a nice guy, like good looking and rich and probably like smarter than average for sure. But it's just, he's not my type. And I'm done. I'm so like, it's so over. I and him are over. It's already over back in 2021. Why are you saying I have this crush? He's imagining I still have this crush on him every day. I'm just checking on him because I felt he was hacking my devices and interfering in my relationships with others. And it turns out that he did do something. He's just not admitting it. And it's so petty, so pathetic. I wish you could really stop. Weird. And after we experienced this whole hacking situation, I honestly could not just accept this thing so quickly. And it's not strange that I needed some time to process, especially after I experienced that first cyber stalking case with the Russian Ukrainian guy. And you were the second honored hacker who came to my life. And you need to give me sufficient times before you actually propose. That's crazy. And because of that, I realized you were so serious. Just look at it. We met in February 17. That was May 4th. You just fucking proposed to me. This is actually the time we met. I admit we may have potentially met in Scotland during that trip. June 2019, you were the only autistic German guy in the group who did not partner up with anybody who's trying to get close to me all the time, while I kept myself occupied with a Korean girl. So I did not let you talk to me, even if you wanted to all the time. You were standing beside me trying to find chances, and I did not give the chance. I knew I had feelings for you. There was chemistry. I went back to dorm after the trip, and I just really would like to have another encounter with you. And that's why you went to Berkeley, right? Because I mentioned it, you heard it during self-introductions that this girl coming from California and she'll be in Berkeley. And you just remembered and you did exchange semester. You betted on it. You're crazy. You followed me to Berkeley. You're crazy. So I know that in the fall semester of 2019, you're in Berkeley. And we may have potentially met during 2015 or 2016 at Cambridge, because you did exchange a semester there in England. And this is where we officially met and talked on Tinder. I asked Bist du Deutsche with my kind of sketchy German because I was still learning. And you're like, haha, how is your German? And I answered, I'm trying to learn or something like that. And we got on Telegram. We always argue about mathematics. You got my photos. And in the entire earth, you're the only one. You not only got those spicy photos, you got the spiciest photo by hacking into my phone, which I did not show to anyone. And you're the only person on earth who has access to it. And the reason I gave you photos is because I suspect you were not even in Shanghai. You were on the other side of the earth. This is because you were hacking. You changed your location to be 1 mile away from me. I was in Shanghai, you were in Switzerland, the other side of the earth. And you could not come to my place because you were just this online weirdo who's hacking the Tinder server, trying to find matches by your machine learning programmed software, and you were trying to fetch all the female faces and you selected me among 30,000 matches. And that's how we officially met. Is that embarrassing or is that not? It's that hilarious. It's also kind of weird for me as a sort of like classical oriented girl, and I needed time to process it, correct? And on May 4th, this is all 2021. This is all 2021. You proposed to me. How the fuck you proposed to me? It's a fucking crazy story. And I was really hesitant. I liked you. Really, I think you were cute. You were innocent and you want to get what you want. You're straightforward. You confess yourself, you share your life with me, and I think that's all cute. What's unacceptable was maybe like May 2nd or 3rd. I sent this message. Leon, know that if you can't if you ignore my victim experience in cyber stalking, I'm talking about the guy before him that hacked me. There's another, yeah, so here's the second. Always remember he's the second hacker. I can't be your friend. This is because I know he is also hacking me. I know he's doing that, and I cannot accept his behavior. I have my human rights. I have my rights to privacy. He can't do that. And although he's autistic now, as a mature female who's been dating and living for so many years, I understand some autistic kids just need those extra information to help them analyze because they literally can't. They're disabled. Not like normal people, not like us. We could just analyze people, communicate with people. They're autistic. They can't. So that's why he needs to hack into his favorite girl's phone to see what they're about. Um, I basically told him I can't even be your friend if you ignore my victim experience. Especially, I told him what happened before, between me and that guy, and he basically replies, "I don't ignore it." And I ignored him for a couple days before I came back to him. He swiped left the Telegram chat during the spirit. Basically, on March 29th, I stopped talking to him. I swept left the Telegram chat. We weren't arguing about mathematics, but March 29th was the time I stopped talking. And after months, the entire April, we did not talk. By the end of April, he suddenly changed his profile picture. So I feel like the entire 30 days he's been waiting and he's been trying to forget this experience with this girl. And I figured, because it's not hard to figure out. I'm a mathematician. I reason and I think I see things logically. I know. And I know that he's trying to save this relation, save this connection. He's trying to make me stay. Like I honestly like guys are so easy to decipher. Guys can be very simple. Like they think I don't know. I know. I just want you to perform. I want you to like stop hacking me. Stop being again this perpetuator. He just never gets it. And then I went to Beijing. We had a really nice conversation. Maybe that's June something. And May, I was busy. I was learning German from one of my German teachers. I discovered my sexuality being a lesbian. I just like girls better because with this guy, even if like many things happened, I will introduce a little by little later. Just in June in Beijing, we had this cute talk. When I finished watching a German theater a performance in Goethe Institute, I um chatted with him on Telegram. He was asking, "Do you smoke weeds or something?" I said, "I want to try." It's just like it's a shame not to try weeds once while you lived in California. So I was just expressing my views, but he was like, "Oh, I can't believe it." He wants to like test me multiple times. Do you smoke? And we talk about something else, and he asked again, "Do you smoke?" It's like a psychological trick. I know it, but like I don't. I didn't. So at that time I didn't. So he was like really into this girl wants to discover her more carefully and tries to find out all my hobbies, and also like he tries to set up a boundary, which is like um I found most of people in China smoke. Even she smokes. Why? And he also talked about Marxism. Do they learn properly? Honestly, I don't know because I didn't go through that education. I went abroad pretty early. Um, I really didn't know. He misunderstood me very deeply because I'm not the traditional Chinese. I'm raised differently. I think differently. I even have a different genetic composition with them just because I am. Um, and then we got in kind of really deep stuff and we started getting to know each other a little better. So I feel like this is really the day that I felt worth memorizing. 6, 7, June 7th, I felt like this is really nice space. When I asked him, do I was just saying, du bist ein teddy bear. You're a teddy bear. And he is translating my German into English, saying, I am a teddy bear. And I was trying to find emoji on my phone. I couldn't find that teddy bear emoji. But he was hacking my phone at the same time, right? So he can see my phone screen as a simulation. He found it for me and sent it from his chat, that teddy bear I was looking for. And this is time I feel like, oh my God, oh, this is space that we entered. I permitted him somehow to be in that private space. And that is why like all of these years, right, from 2021. So we met in 2021 February, and now it's almost 2025 February. It's 4 years, right? All these years, I kind of forgive him. I don't like him doing that to me, but I kind of forgive him just because I permitted him here, right here. I permitted him just because eventually I liked him. I didn't mind that much because I felt he was not dangerous. But what happened later, after that, after that in 2022 was really some of my lowest points of life. I got in hospital. I lived there for 2 months. I'm sure he was worried, but after I got out, he changed a lot about the world. He befriended with Elon Musk. He got himself really into crypto. He was already in crypto back in May 2021, but like 2022 was the advancement of his career. And November 13th, he sent me a message over Telegram saying FTX collapsed. So that was the point where he felt he needed me because when a man kind of like lost his battle, lost or something, he needs consolation of women. And honestly, that's not a position I would like to put myself in, but I even allowed myself to be in that role. And I don't know what I was thinking. I felt like we sort of fell in love with each other with this hacker. But still, like 2022 was so depressing that I could not distinguish what was going on. I felt like we needed each other for the moment, but not really forever. So this is all what I'm gonna say. I don't think we're always for each other because we never met and he never made it. I know that he was trying to talk to me on Bumble in 2022. He matched with me again using his real profile and talked to me. He was trying to ask me out, but my conversation was revolving around the stalking. Are you a stalker? And but like I eventually let him go and said, "Oh, okay, you're not," because he's always denying it, right? He will not admit it because he tries to establish a relationship with me. And I was asking him, "Were you serious?" And he said, "Of course, relationships can't be forced." It seems like he, even if he wanted to, it cannot be forced, but I was just not sure whether it is because he wanted to or what else, like what other reasons would it be? I feel like deep inside, I am kind of insecure as well. I don't feel like confirmation. I don't know. I don't know if it's a yes or no. Because like I see him as equal. It's not that I'm always expecting you to say yes and I would always say no. Like it's yes or no from me, it's yes or no from you. And then there's 50-50 chance. And if I give you chance to say it, you have to say it. If you don't express yourself very well, I can't. And even though back in 2021, when we just met, we exchanged the photos and he's like, "You're super hot. Damn, you're goddamn hot and I like you. I like your face. I like your just quote unquote body parts and stuff like that." He's the only fucking man on earth who has them. And this is why like I'm making this fucking video just because I want to make sure that all of my stuff are safe. And with regard to this man, I don't even mind being harsh to him because it seems he can take it. He can really take it. And after 2020 to December, I left Europe. I went back to America, which will be mentioned later because I literally prefer America over Europe if I want to work on my projects or something. And this is just really like it's not working out if we're not in the same space. And I did not meet him because I felt like it's no longer needed. It's 1 year. You haven't even met me. And also like 2021 in the summer, literally, this is the day we stopped talking, we separated. We stopped talking. We're like it's over. It's a period. It's a period. And then in the summer, maybe like August 2021, he followed me to England. He followed me to England. I asked him, could we meet in England? It's a middle point, and I have visa, I could go. And he actually followed me to there. He tries to protect me, or he tries to accidentally encounter me. I know it's not hard to figure out, Leon. I know it. You changed Cambridge. You changed England. You made these girls feel super happy. You make them laugh a lot. You're hilarious. You're a hilarious figure anywhere you go. And you hyped up the vibe. As one of my hometowns, Cambridge, I felt it. I know it. I know you've come. I can sense it in the air. I smell it all in the air that you came, and I knew. And I knew you were in England. That's why I was trying to ask you. This was we talking again in February Valentine time. I was asking you what happened in England. And that's what I'm going to talk about some other time. And I feel like this is it. And after that time, and especially like July 2023, I was basically like, this time I'm gonna leave you forever. He's always like, leave me alone, stuff like that. He's not leaving me alone though. You were hacking me. You were caring. You still care about me so much. Everything I do, all my sadness, you want to find a solution for me. And you're sad when I'm sad. I'm happy. You will be also happy. And you care about me, apparently. Why do you want me to leave you? You're saying like leave me alone. It seems like you have some really broken parts of your life. You're like leaving me alone. And of course I'm gonna leave you alone. I told you to my dad and my German teacher, they say you're a scam. You are indeed a scam. This meme coin thing, a crypto. Do you really think you're somebody? No, like you worked yourself up, you owned some wealth. It does not mean anything. You're not one of the proper people. Just be proper. And I feel like that's it. Just I already said it. I'm gonna leave you forever. I just tried to break up like a million times with you. We've already broken, like never anything established. We might have met. Honestly, we might have met. You followed me a couple times. Actually, let me highlight this fucking thing. You follow me to Berkeley, all right? And we potentially met in Shanghai too. I saw you looking at me at the Happy Burger. I sat in Happy Burger. The entire restaurant was only two of us. You strangled your arms on the chair. You laid your arms on the chair, and that was my chair. You were occupying my space. You were the only rude foreigners in Shanghai. You were not polite. You were free. You're doing whatever you felt comfortable in the public space. And there was only me. I know that was you. It was you. They're only very unique. It's very unique. It's nobody, no foreigner in Shanghai does that. And we might have potentially met in Shanghai too. And I know you deny you've been to Shanghai. This is just, you've had a lot of lies in your life, and this is not good for you. You lied to yourself, you lied to others, you thought lies could fix things. They don't. You need to save your time. Stop wasting your 27, 28 very soon. And there's so much time wasting. And such a lovely space when we firstly invented teddy bear this term. I was speaking German, you were translating it as a German person. And we were in this lovely space that we created. And this again, you know what you did. You just followed me to there. I asked you properly. It could be a date. I asked you out. I asked you out. And this is so funny. You talked to me again, and you knew that was me. And I talked to you again just to tell you that I'm gonna leave you forever. And this is really true. After all that, after that point, after that point, we are really not together. I was trying to get rid of you. Do you understand? I was really trying to get rid of you. Just please. And this document, honestly, I'm trying to make it romantic because I think that's something interesting, worth memorizing. It's some type of romance. It's digital romance. It's definitely worth investigating. It's 21st century's unique digital romantics, and it's worth investigating. And I would like to record it. It's just I'm not so interested anymore. I just wish like let me go. We had these memories, and then let me go. You're not spending time with me. You're wasting your time. And I know that you thought I still have crush on you somehow. It's not. I felt fucking scared. You can hack me, but like it's a weak and pathetic behavior.